Beloved, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add a wood stove to your canvas tent using this very clever silicone stove jack. I'll tell you, beloved, wood stoves have actually become very popular again because it gives a man independence. With the cost of fuel, propane, and the fear of not having access to it, those of us who live out in the Pacific Northwest have an unlimited supply of fuel in wood. So wood stoves can be put in vans, they can put in RVs, and especially they work really well in the canvas tents. A stove jack is just basically a fireproof opening for a tent where you can run a chimney through. Now that poses a lot of problems because it puts out a lot of heat. So the solution that I'm going to be using here is a triple wall stainless steel pipe. This is a beautiful piece right here. It's got a rain guard on it. Just the manufacturing that went into doing a triple wall stainless is nice. So what's good about that is that that's going to make this much cooler on the outside. A lot more surface area to cool so that we don't run the risk of setting things on fire. And that works really nice with this silicone deal here. So let's get it installed and see how it fits. What I've got is a Winterwell large stainless steel stove that has a smaller pipe than the original one I had. A lot of your tents are going to come with a stove jack like my White Duck did, but my old stove had a bigger hose, a bigger pipe, and I'd cut it out, so now it's too big. Now I've got water running down, dripping on the stove, so that's not good. So this is going to seal it up perfectly. I'm just going to take this out, get it out of the way so we can work. You should be able to cut your stove jack out using a Sharpie and a good knife. Now we have to separate. This is kind of a sandwiches between the canvas, so it's going to be watertight. That's what's cool about this one. Okay, that separates us. Now, which is the top? Of course, I threw away the instructions. The logo's this way, so I'm going to make the assumption that this is the top. So we can use this ring for our pattern. Now we can mark the holes. I'm going to use my granddad's old leather hole punch to punch out these holes for the wing nuts. Check this little detail out. There's actually there's a little rain cap on here that meshes in just perfectly with this silicone. The fit is not, I wouldn't call it tight, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be sealed. I don't know that a guy would need to use a clamp. It's especially with this rain cover. Yeah, you see that? So that's going to shield that. Rain's going to drip off there and not just be forced down between that seal. I suppose does the seal go on the outside or the inside? Not sure. Probably the outside would make the most sense. That looks pretty good. Here it is from the outside. I think I got it right. It makes sense. Should we put our stove back in? I'm not very happy with the way this worked out. The rubber seal now is on those vent hoses. If we go outside, you can see those holes there. If that gets snow and rain, that's going to run right down there and drip on top of the stove. I think we should take the legs off. I put these leg extensions on last week, but I haven't really seen that much of a benefit for the lack of stability. And I don't know. I'm going to take them off and see if that doesn't come out in a better spot. Is this going to be better or worse? Oh, maybe worse. I don't know if this is ideal either. What do you think, gentlemen? I do have a full seal around here, but if that gets weight pushed down on it, is that going to push it down below that triple wall. I think what I might need to do is to cut one of these down about in half. Cutting stainless steel chimney pipe? What's the best way to go about that? Well, beloved, I'm going to try this before I start cutting that stainless steel pipe. We've got, it's been raining for 2 days. We got rain all week. So we'll just have a chance, give us a chance to prove it out, to see if it works. If it doesn't, we can cut down one of those pipes, drop it down, and have a little bit better seal. Wouldn't be a bad idea maybe to put some sort of a clamp around there, maybe a big stainless steel hose clamp, just to kind of snug that up so you don't get water dripping down between that gasket and that pipe. That's it. I'll let you know how it goes. May God bless you and your families. Please keep us in your prayers. We'll see you all on the next video.